scents are all limited edition. And when they're gone, that's the end of it. So you're gonna have your choice of vanilla cream. We've got coffee beans, candied lemon, and winter peony. And so even if you have other Korres scents that you love, there's nothing to say that you can't like mix and match and intertwine these. Under $25, and they do come with the pump, and you've got a liter supply.
Yeah, 4 times our original size. I always joke that like some brands will do like a double size, maybe even a triple size. No. We do 4 of our regular size. And our regular size is on, I think it's $19, $20. So this is by far the best price we're gonna do on our liters. All limited edition scents, but it's really the quality of this body cleanser that just became iconic. For the first time, instead of stripping and drying the skin, we're actually making you look younger. We're actually giving you more moisture from cleansing, which is ironic because normally you would think the moisture would go with the dirt and the grime. No, at Korres, more moisture in the skin, more hydration, softer, smoother, younger looking skin.
Yes, and lightly scented too. I did 3 pumps just now of the candied lemon. Let's talk about the scents. Let's talk about the candied lemon.
Okay, so that is a favorite because it is this burst of citrus. If you're a citrus person, to me it smells a little bit like a limoncello cocktail, right? It has this fizziness and this effervescence, bergamot, lemon, and then a little sprinkle of sugar on the top. So it has a slight sweetness that I think is really unique in a citrus, where sometimes it might be a little tart or sour. This is delicious, delectable, but really awakening.
Absolutely. Let's go to coffee beans.
Okay, this is now I have to say, I think we didn't name this product correctly. I have to be honest.
Okay.
Because it doesn't smell like a coffee bean. It actually smells like a fancy coffee drink. This is more gourmand, smells like a dessert. There's a caramel note that comes out, a little bit of a buttery note, but then it has this sweet, creamy topping, and then you get a little punch of that coffee.
Okay.
So think about that $8 coffee drink that you would buy through the drive-thru. That's what it smells like.
And then by the time you get to the 3rd stoplight, it's gone.
It's gone, and you're like, where did all my money go?
I know. Now you've got that scent. What about vanilla cream?
This is what I'm using, and it is a fan favorite. Actually, Sarah Anderson was saying during Beauty Report, we should start a petition that we should not retire vanilla cream because it is that pure vanilla bean with a little hint of like freshly whipped cream on the top. Delicious.
Oh my God, how do you choose? And then you have winter peony.
Which I want to explain because this is like a clean, fresh floral.
Okay.
If you're somebody, like I'm not a typically floral person, but if you want a light, like a peony is fluffy, it's slightly sweet, and then we add in this little sprinkling of, we call it snow, but it's really like a clean note. So it's not overtly floral, it's very neutral and very fresh.
So it sounds like you've got 3 that are kind of in the gourmand family. And then 1 that's a little bit more of a fresh floral.
Correct.
And they're all good. Look at that,
look at these bubbles.
The bubbles are about to fall out. This was 3 pumps. And that's it. And my skin doesn't feel dry. My skin doesn't feel stripped. You know how sometimes you'll wash your skin and it's almost like begging for moisture afterwards? That's one of the things that you're gonna really, and we're gonna show you some befores and afters, that's really the difference between the cleansing that Korres gives to us, because these are formulated not with all of the gunky products and ingredients that we're trying to keep out of our skin.
Right, and the science behind it, you know, at Korres, we are a massively based in science brand, but we use Mother Nature. That's what homeopathy really is. And so the basis of this is not a soap. All the other products that you're using are detergents. That's how it's cleaning the bad from your skin, but it's also taking the good. What's cleansing your skin in these bubbles, oh my gosh, look at your skin looks like velvet.
And it feels like it, and it doesn't feel dry.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And because what's cleansed your skin is actually coconut oil. So we're infusing these fatty lipids, which as we age, we lose lipids. That's why our skin gets drier. It also gets wrinklier. So we're infusing those lipids while we're cleansing, but we're also adding in marshmallow root extract and aloe vera and humectants. So you can see in this before that scaly texture, a gray cast to the skin. You know, your skin can look ashy when it's dry, but in the after, just by cleansing. This is not a body cream. It's pumping your skin full of hydration, full of smoothing actives, and there's even a little bit of lactic acid in here, so it's gonna resurface all that dead skin. You don't even feel it. You don't scrub, you don't even know what's happening, but you're getting this full skincare treatment while you're cleansing.
And that's why, that's why everyone who uses Korres body cleansers love it, but it's also why you see it in a liter size, because you don't make something a liter by accident.
Right.
You make something a liter because it has been asked and begged. Please bring it back. Please give me more. Please give me a liter. I buy so many of them in the regular sizes of the body cleansers. The fact that you've got a liter size of limited edition, again, that's just a treat that we get a chance to use and really enjoy, and our skin enjoys it. Look at
Jordan.
her legs. Yes.
Jordan, okay. We have to talk because Jordan has beautiful skin, but do you see on the right, that is dry skin, and you wouldn't even know how much better it could be. But then she just put those bubbles on. She didn't put a body cream on, right? The bubbles are that hydrating. Marshmallow root extract, that aloe, humectants, which are like little moisture magnets, and her skin came to life. People often say, like, did you put like a moisture, like an oil? No. We put the bubbles on her skin. And that's why this product is so beloved and so unique, because even if you do nothing else, if you cleanse properly, your skin will transform.
Absolutely. And you're seeing it literally right in front of your eyes. One leg with, one leg without. I like that you were saying sometimes you don't even realize how much more beautiful and revealed your skin could be. Right. Because we get kind of stuck using the same old thing. Now, if you're somebody who says, you're like, I use great skincare on my face, but maybe what you use on your body is just whatever was on sale at the store. It just makes sense. The skin is the largest organ of our body, so why just stop at our chin line when we're using great skincare? Why not use body care from a brand that is known for great skincare? And that's what you see here. And you don't need to just use it, just on a special occasion, just when I'm going out, every now and then, because you have a liter amount. Use this every day and get one of the limited edition scents that when they're gone, that's it. Let's go through them again. Let's start here. This is that vanilla cream.
Delicious, because it's really a neutral. I would actually say if you're not sure where to start, just go vanilla cream, because everybody loves vanilla, and it's that pure vanilla bean, a little froth of like a whipped creamy element to it, but it's just really neutral.
Love that. Very, very popular. I'm starting to get limited on that. This one is the coffee bean, and I like how you described it.
I love this one because it is like a dessert in a tube or a bottle, because it smells. And now I'm a coffee person, but actually, who was I with? Maybe I was with Callie yesterday was saying, I don't actually like to drink coffee, but I like the smell of it. This has a little punch of coffee and then caramel, whipped cream, like this smoothness and this decadence.
And that's what you've got here. We also have it in the candied lemon. That's the one that I've been using.
Citrus lovers. And I will say my husband loves the candied lemon. So think about guys, think about girls, think about teenagers, children. So zesty citrus with a little sparkling sugar, like a little effervescence, a little bubbly.
Absolutely. Like a sweet, I like a sweet lemon. Very much so. And would also be great in the kitchen too.
This is the only thing I will wash my hands with in the kitchen, because you never get that dry, cracked cuticle feel.
True. And then lastly, we've got the winter peony.
Soft, fresh floral. I am not a floral person, and I love this. Imagine like a fluffy peony, which I love. Peony is my favorite flower.
I know, mine too.
Slightly sweet, not overtly like pungent or in your face, but then there's a little hint of like, we call it like sparkling snow. There's this fresh, clean note on top that kind of mellows out a floral.
For sure. And you're getting the choice. Well, you could get all of them if you want to, but just know that these are limited edition scents. The regular Korres scents are fantastic, but it's nice when Korres does a limited edition, because it's almost like an opportunity to kind of play and see, is this something that we would like to maybe include in the line? But all of the scents from Korres are all very light, and they kind of kiss your skin. They're not overpowering in any way. So even if you're gonna wear a fragrant, a fragrance, a perfume or something, I love that these don't get in the way of it. It just really gives an extra experience in the shower.
I love the word experience. I was just thinking that when I was watching Trish with her bubbles, and I'm playing with my bubbles. I wish I could reach through the screen and have you feel the silky, soft texture of this. It is unlike anything you've ever experienced in the shower. It's not thick, gloppy, goopy shower gel. It's a skincare serum. And honestly, and there are days when we're on air all day long and we wash our hands the entire day. And every single time these bubbles touch your hands, it makes them better. better. It makes them more hydrated. This is clinically proven. Even in a body shower gel, a body cleanser, we've instrumentally proven this. We can guarantee results, and you know, there are results on things like softness, smoothness, moisture of the skin, not just whether or not your skin was clean.
That's
right? Next level.
Next level. These are creamy.
Yeah.
These are the bubbles that I made earlier. These are creamy feeling. If I put this on my skin, you would think that it was a cream.
Yeah, it's a drink into your skin.
It just drank in. These are creamy. They're not crunchy. They're not hard. They're not, because they're not filled with mineral oils and parabens and sulfates and all of those kinds of things. You can really feel confident with Korres. The fact that you're getting the liter is fantastic. You get the pump. And I will tell you, the pump is a little bit, you don't even need like full, like to pump down over and over on this.
Like tiniest amount gives you all these bubbles. You know, I made the mistake one time of using my jet tub, and I put in, like, when I first started working for the brand years and years and years ago, I put in like 3 pumps, and I came back and like the bubbles were like out the door like in a cartoon, right? Because this is concentrated. You mentioned chemicals. Most of the other cleansers you're using are petrochemicals, which are oil-based. You'd be shocked what's in these. Silicones are another thing where you get that slippery feel. You ever see rainbow bubbles?
Yes.
If the rainbow bubbles are there, it means it's an oil-based product. At Korres, for as long as we've been in business, since 1996, we have never used a petrochemical. No phthalates, no nitromusks, no PCMs, no sulfates, none of that in these 4.
And that's a big deal too, because some brands you'll find out there, they had to reformulate to take those chemicals out of their product. Korres never did that because they never put them in the first place.
That's so true.
They started off with great ingredients, and that's really with everything in the brand. They start off with the best of ingredients, and then they formulate it in a way that really keeps the integrity of that ingredient. So it is a brand that you know and love. It is one of our favorites. It's one of my favorites, hands down, here at HSN, and I use it all the time, and I use it for my family, and I gift it, and I share it, and maybe you do as well. This might be a gift that you're giving for yourself, because these are limited editions scents. You may not have smelled them before. When they're gone, they're not going to be part of the regular line. Now, if Sarah Anderson has anything to say about it,
I know, she's like,
knows?
no, we have to bring these back. But right now, I'm telling you, sometimes we don't bring them back for 10 years. Being honest. Sometimes we go into the vault and we're like, what can we bring back? Oh, vanilla cream might be like 2030. You know? We don't know.
It's so, I will tell you that, speaking of vanilla cream, so these two right here, the vanilla cream and the candied lemon, the two that you and I are
love
using,
them, yes.
very popular right now. If this is the way you want to go, please don't miss out. Also very limited. If you want that coffee bean, which is like that very kind of high dollar coffee drink that you might get every day or a couple times a day, you know, maybe at 3 o'clock, that coffee drink. Now you've got it here. This one is the candied lemon, and then this one is your winter peony. Do it. $5 and change on the FlexPay, and that is 093651. I will also tell you, let me just grab my little one here.
That.
Because we do have the 2-pack